Hi, my name is Theunissen. I am from South Africa originally, based in the UK. Just been touring in Spain and Ibiza, and now landed in Malaysia at the G-Spot in Penang.
Oh, here I am, baby. I'm
First time I touched down to Malaysia is that everybody is super friendly. They are very welcoming, very warm people. So it was easy to settle in with the crowd. I kind of got the gig through a friend that had already done a gig with Titus. I sent him my profile and he then booked me for G Hotel. So I came off a basically 24-hour mad journey and landed in a very, very hospitable little country, and was welcomed by Marco, the GM, and the staff when I got here. So it was awesome. The place is incredible. To stay here for 3 months, it's awesome. They really, really look after you. The first finding is that Leonard is just the most welcoming person on the planet. He, right from the start on email and Facebook, and he just gets in there and he makes sure you're okay. He really looks after you as a singer, and he wants you to feel at home straight away. So it's awesome working with him. Scully is just a phenomenal drummer that picks up everything so quick and knows how to read a singer and their signals, and his timing is awesome. And Kenny is my dance buddy on stage. We jam together, we shake it and we groove, and he's awesome. And then Leonard, he's like the glue for everyone. He brings everyone together, directs a lot of stuff, and he really knows how to build in dynamics with the band. He's really good. And the other band are more jazzy. There's Jerome and Meng and Frankie, and they equally have more of a chilled out kind of way that they work, but they are awesome musicians, and it's been incredible working with all of them. I started music when I was in school, and I was in a lot of different choirs. I had a brilliant teacher in school, Ruth Engela, and she gave me the grounding to work with stuff. So I started with choirs with her, and then we did musical theatre and plays, and she would write plays around us, depending on what talents we had. So that kind of helped me. The musical theatre side really helps me be a performer. I love to perform, I love to dance, I love to add all the different elements on stage. I love live, I love the interaction with the audience and all of that. And then I went to London after studying in South Africa musical theatre. I was a singing waitress in a restaurant, a blues restaurant, which was hysterical. So one minute I'll be serving, next minute I'll be singing, and it was just really good fun. I've been writing music and gigging in London, and that went on and on and on. But a couple of years ago I took it really seriously and decided to stop doing in-between office work, and really just wanted to concentrate on my music. So I put out my album in the UK and did lots of tours around there. That was awesome. After doing that, I wanted just to not have a break from what I was doing writing-wise, but I need time to write my next album, which I'm still currently doing. But as well as that, I didn't want to stop performing, and gigging live and working abroad just happened to fall into my lap, and it's just been awesome. The last 8 months solid have been just fantastic. My favorite stuff is the old school soul. Old school soul is my ultimate. I love Aretha Franklin and Alicia Keys and Stevie Wonder and Luther Vandross and George Benson and all of the old school kind of guys. My brother introduced me to a lot of stuff, and you know, I love the old school R&B stuff and like what they did with tracks back then. And then I also love like the very current stuff, and I like to implement that into when I do like jazz standards. I like to change the jazz style so that it sits more with me as what I can do vocally. have been incredibly hard to break through to. I went from passionate, expressive Spain to very, very reserved. We hold everything back, won't tell you anything. We just clap 3 times and that's about as much as you're going to get from us until we get to know you a bit better. But I think we got there in the end. It's just a different type of audience, and it was a shock to me because I hadn't had a very non-expressive audience ever to work with before. All my audiences before have been very expressive. And because G-Spot is like a club bar, it is an intimate audience that you're still performing to. It's not a big, massive stage. You have to win the crowd over in terms of making them your fans. They have to buy into you. If they don't like what you do, they won't come back. It's very demanding, but it's a challenge, and I love a challenge. So you kind of do that. But then, you know, also the other thing I must say is you have the locals, which are from Penang, Malaysia, which are more reserved and they do need a bit more getting used to, like you as the performer. And then there are the Westerners, which all fly in. So you have a lot of Americans, Australians, the Singapore lot and KL lot, and they are more Western thinking. So they're kind of used to a lot of exposure to music and different styles and different kinds of things. And so they are more receiving to audiences, and they clap and they respond and they do stuff. But just because the audience is just watching you and not being expressive about it doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you as well. I love to connect with people. I love to spend time, you know, talking to people and getting to know them a bit better. I've met so many people along my journey, whether it's been Spain or in Penang, and my audience is like, they are my gemstone. They are very precious to me, because if they believe in what you do, and it gives you kind of the go ahead and the inspiration to go forward. I'd like to say to them that thank you for everything, all the support, all the comments, for buying so many of my CDs and just coming up to me and just saying such gracious, wonderful things. There's nothing more important than somebody trying to make you feel at home when you're not, and they have done that, and I just want to say thank you.
Whoa.